Big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point. Drummond, the screen on Conley. The three from Ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Edwards. Into the lane. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They grab their own miss. Drummond. Outside for Levine. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Towns, 2 points. That one goes. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Pass to DeRozan. And Gobert with a block. Edwards for 3. They get it back. Now Towns. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Edwards against Levine. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Hits a three-pointer.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ball against Conley. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
First free throw is good. Back on draft night 2017. The Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
For 3, Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Ball passes to Levine. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Ball outside. Drummond, the screen on Conley. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Count it.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
DeRozan against McDaniels. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Ball outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Here's Edwards. And he makes it.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. 4-3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns a screen on ball. The three, Conley. Can't hit that one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. Stay with us now.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. They get the rebound. Outside Levine. DeRozan against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Levine. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Ball. He's got 5. Right side, Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Boy, if you let Levine get inside like that with the head of steam, you deserve to get punched on.
Levine against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Levine. Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Ball no good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Drummond to screen on McDaniels. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
It's both from the stripe, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Conley against Ball. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, It was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Off the inbound, and Towns with the lay-in. Towns has got 6.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Ball, plenty of space. They double-team Vucevic. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Conley against Ball. Conley passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Gobert with a screen on Levine. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
The 3 from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3s. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Drummond, the screen on Conley. Ball into the lane. Here's Drummond. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Edwards. Towns for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Levine against McDaniels. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Edwards. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Drummond. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Anthony Edwards has been on display
for 29. The Chicago Bulls. 29. Bang. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Austin Rivers. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the 1. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Poke loose from 9 feet, kicks it out to Anderson. And Minnesota calls time here.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Terry comes in for DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. Now Caruso. Off target at the rim.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Prince. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Beverly outside. Williams with the screen. Beverly finds Drummond. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Drummond with the screen. And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Alexander Walker. Beverly defending. Reed to screen on Beverly. Here's Alexander Walker. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Beverly outside. Now here's Caruso. The D's right on him. They get it back. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams against Anderson. Pass to Reed. Fires from the corner. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter. Caruso outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drummond with the screen. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
We gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Alexander Walker. And Minnesota calls time here. Man, we've seen Andre Drummond really having a great game.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves.
All right, everyone.
1:42 left in the third quarter. Fires for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Reed. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Reed for 3. Rebound by Terry. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Rivers. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago.
Another round of applause for the first.
A minute 4 left to play in the third. Ball with it. He's got 10. Williams with the screen. Ball Ball no good. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Towns against Vucevic. Towns passes to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Outside Levine. With the... Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Misses the baby hook. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Timberwolves trail. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Towns down low. Williams defending, and the shot goes.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Drummond's checked in for Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. DeRozan against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. And Edwards, here we go. DeRozan with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Drummond against Towns. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Outside Edwards, 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Levine. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Edwards. DeRozan against Edwards. Drummond, a screen on Edwards. Here's DeRozan. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Ball against Conley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Towns goes in. Vucevic with a steal. Now here's Ball. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. Oh, they need this! And the dunk by DeRozan.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Gobert with a screen on Levine. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Levine. Gobert passes to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Towns can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
2 minutes.
Outside Levine. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And off contact. Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength, making a big impact.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Chicago leading. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Conley against Ball. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
Towns a screen on Levine. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. And here's Ball. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Bulls lead by 6.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Ball outside. This is the jumper from the wing. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They're behind by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter.
Your first Avenue Breaker. Make some noise. Make some noise for the
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Outside Conley. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. DeRozan outside. Tries it from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to fall, so the Bulls win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark. unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Here's Conley after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns, drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Off target from outside. Minnesota with the ball.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Minnesota. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Now here's Mobley. The open shot by Allen. Hits it from the high post.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Now here's Towns. Towns double team. Pass to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Allen on the wing. Hey, puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards for 3. Counted from distance.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, B.A., he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's Allen who slams it home. 1:49 left now in the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Towns. With the 10-footer. And that one's long. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got 7.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in. Here's Gobert, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
You know, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Now here's Mitchell, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Conley against Garland. The shot by Conley, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Allen. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert with it. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Jared Allen getting it done for the...
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Mobley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Allen. Pass to Okoro. And here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. Minnesota in the lead.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Takes it inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. The crossover. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Conley on the attack. And he gets the bucket. Conley's got his 2nd basket.
Well, fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
Pass to Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Okoro. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple. Edwards has got 12 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Garland against Conley. And the shot is good by Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
McDaniels, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell misses. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Now here's Garland. Here he goes. And finished off by Garland.
Well, defense can't keep up with the fancy footwork of Darius Garland. Shakes the D, easy opportunity.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Allen. 1:52 left in the first half. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. And that one is hammered home.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Edwards. He's got 16. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 20.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Allen. He shoots a 3. On target from range. Allen's got 12 points in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Stripped away. Timeout call, the Cavaliers.
Let's go, fans. One more time to your Timberwolves center. It's time for t-shirts. Get loud if you need a free t-shirt, fans. Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the First Avenue Breakers. How about your First Avenue Breakers? Give it up for them. Timeout, Cleveland.
5 ticks left to play in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Donovan Mitchell. Timeout called for Minnesota. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
The 3, Conley. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back after this word. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Towns, a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Now here's Allen. He's got 12. Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Garland. Three-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Pass to Allen. Over Gobert. From deep, Mobley. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Conley. To the middle. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
Outside Conley. The 3-ball. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good from outside. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 17-5 run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Over Garland. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
How about Mike Conley running the play, making his own opportunity, calls his own number, and completes it.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolf. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the double. Here's Mobley. Here's Okoro. Garland for 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
He's been unguardable in this one. Getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Cleveland shooting 59% in this one, a good average. McDaniels against Mitchell. Mobley outside. Driving in. That one's wide left.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Edwards against Garland. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
From deep, Mitchell. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Garland. Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Now Edwards. To the right side. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. Garland against Conley. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
2 minutes.
Outside Edwards for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards has got 27.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's McDaniels. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down low. Edwards can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Outside Conley. Mobley against Towns. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie.
Off tonight in this one, Steve, it might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. The slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Levine. Fires from deep. And it's Mitchell missing. It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Chicago's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Vucevic to the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Bounce pass from Garland. Allen surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three ball. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Slam dunk by Vucevic.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland dishes to Mobley. Allen for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 8.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
The drive-by ball. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Drummond.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now, here's Garland. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Puts it up. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell against Levine, and then Mitchell at the dump.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Mobley with the block. 44 seconds left in the first. Doesn't go that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. DeRozan scanning the floor. Passes it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
It's time to get loud for your
16 seconds left to play in the first.
Let's hear it for your
Outside Garland. Over in the corner, Allen. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Mobley a screen on Levine. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. DeRozan in the corner. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Levine. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Ball against Garland. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen kicks to Mobley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Drummond finds Ball. Puts up a 3. Vucevic the pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. And the pass to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Mobley with the block. Okoro with it. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. That's good from Allen on the assist from Okoro. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. DeRozan on the wing. Levine looking around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to beat the wide open man.
Garland left side. Nobody near Allen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Ball with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Ball kicks to Levine. Mobley against DeRozan. Back to Levine. Plays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mitchell, a screen on Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Garland. Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 3. Shot game clock separated by 5. Outside, Levine. Vucevic finds Levine. Outside, Ball. DeRozan on the wing. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
8 seconds left here in the second, and the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovables. How about your Lovables dance team?
Here's Mitchell. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Moment
25. The Cavaliers, 26. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball kicks to Drummond for the lead. Goes back up, puts the move on. The kick out to Ball. Levine against Mitchell. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Ball against Garland. Drummond. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls, another 3. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Back to Garland. From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And Levine, here we go. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Vucevic. LaVine for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
LaVine dishes to Drummond, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell against LaVine. The shot by Allen. Allen with another miss.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Left side LaVine. Stolen by Allen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Allen with the jam.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
To the paint, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around. Allen, that's good.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Outside DeRozan. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrate the offense, creating for others.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Vucevic a screen on Mobley. Ball no good. And here's LeVert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls, trailing by 5. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with LeVert, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Ball against LeVert. Going inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Here's DeRozan. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in.
In for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by LaVine. And it's Mitchell missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. The dish to Drummond. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
When Drummond's playing with passion and fire, he can be unstoppable.
They set the screen. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Outside, Ball. He kicks it to DeRozan. He feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
A well-coordinated athlete. Drummond rolls off the screen, ready to finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Okoro setting the for Garland. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Levine. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Mitchell.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can the previous play, the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
Donovan Mitchell. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And this is where the team is starting to rely on Andre. They need a big bucket. He provides it.
Mobley, a screen on Ball. Mobley outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. The pass to Vucevic. Over to the left wing. Here's Caruso. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Okoro passes to Garland. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And Garland comes to help. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. A wide open look here for Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Allen with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Mitchell outside. Allen Allen in the post, defended by Drummond. And Allen slams it in.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Here's Caruso. Drains the three-pointer.
Playing with a lot of confidence. Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Caruso. Offline with his 3. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're ahead by 8. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. And in the win.
the NBA on 2K. And a pair of rivals that don't see each other that often. But, Grant, it's always heated when they do.
NBA, I like these heated matchups. There's something extra special about rivalries that cross conference lines. It gives the game a playoff feel, knowing they only get together twice in the regular season.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Ball. Ball's doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Levine. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Here's Drummond. Nails the baby hook.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Edwards against Levine. It's Edwards with a drive. The offensive rebound. Yes, it's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Drummond to screen on McDaniels. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Levine passes to Drummond. Outside Levine. Back to Drummond. Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Ball against Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Ball with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ball against Conley. Vucevic, a screen on Conley. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
2 minutes.
Now here's McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
DeRozan outside. Uncovered. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Chicago trailing here. Ball with it. The 3. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shot is good by Levine.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Conley against Ball. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. There's the drive and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 9.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Vucevic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been off.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Towns. 4-3. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. The kick out to Conley. Shoots over Ball, and the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Chicago ball.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 1. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
6 to shoot from deep. Conley. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Levine throw it down.
You have 2 things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick, then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ball outside. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
It's Levine with a drive. The shot no good.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Towns. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The shot's good.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
DeRozan for 3. Vucevic finds DeRozan. From downtown. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Gobert with a screen on Levine.
2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Ooh, basket interference.
The basket will count.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Conley against Ball. Pass to Drummond. Right wing. Outside Levine. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Here's Levine for 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
From deep, Conley. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. 1:04 left to play in the first half of basketball. Ball against Conley. Vucevic, a screen on Conley. Good chance here for Ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns has got room. And it's Chicago with a board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. And there's a 3-second violation. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Terry. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Beverly. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got 6 points.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Pass to Drummond. And Gobert with a block. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing?
Thanks very much, Allie. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Beverly, the pass to Williams. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Drummond finds some space, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And here's Caruso outside. Here's Drummond. Back to Caruso. Jacks up a 3. And Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Here's Conley driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for Beverly. Pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards against LaVine. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And he converts the layup. Towns has got 8 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ball outside. From behind the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. McDaniels passes to Towns. Towns, a screen on DeRozan. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert inside. Working on Vucevic. Towns for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
For your Chicago Bulls.
The first one falls.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Love the energy here in the third, trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Vucevic finds Ball. Pass to Drummond. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Ball. And Edwards, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. 10 points for him. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, he's upped his intensity really in a big way tonight. No stopping him now.
Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 6.
I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Drummond, the screen on Edwards. DeRozan passes to Drummond. DeRozan right side. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Everybody on their feet.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Ball. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That shot missing. The Timberwolves shooting the ball 70% in this game. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. McDaniels from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good to the paint. McDaniels with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Edwards. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Drummond, the screen on Edwards. DeRozan for 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Levine for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan outside. Sends it home from three-point land. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you look at DeRozan, he's smooth and athletic, but he's a little unorthodox, which really helps him keep defenders off balance. You never know when he's going to fire.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Corner shot. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 21 points in the game.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley passes to Gobert. Towns with the ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Towns finds McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Vucevic against Towns. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. Doesn't go for him.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate. A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
From 13, and it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Towns, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, I love to see that kind of aggressiveness from Cat, forcing the issue on the drive there.
And so Towns nails them both. And Chicago has possession. It's a 13-point game. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Towns for 3, sinks the tray.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. It's tipped, stolen by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
There's Garland. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now, here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns down low, covered by Mobley. Towns with the bucket.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And the dunk by Towns.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Look who it is, everyone. Get loud for your Cleveland.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Give it up for your
Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mobley with it. Picked up by Edwards. Mobley kicks to Garland. Allen, a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mobley. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards inside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And Mobley throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Conley dishes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Into the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Allen up top. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
McDaniels in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Towns for 3. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor your Cavs powerhouse dance team. One more time, fans.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Allen with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Now Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. They grab their own miss. Gobert.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Edwards can't hit, and the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, get loud. Free t-shirts are coming your way. If you're in the loudest section, let's hear you. Make some noise.
6 seconds left in the first quarter.
Your one, your only Cavs powerhouse dance team. Right here.
Cavaliers timeout.
Look who it is, fans. It's your
Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Hits it from three-point range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Who out there wants the T-shirt? Get loud! One more time, fans.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's the end
He
of the
comes.
first half. Your Cavaliers Houston team. Here they come, fans.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. Now here's Conley. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Mobley against Conley. Mobley inside. Nobody near Allen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Timberwolves shooting it really well. 54% from the floor.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Allen, that's good. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Garland. Kicks it to Mitchell. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen's shot is... The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Gobert, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, Garland. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Okoro kicks to Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Towns for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes.
Dishes it to Garland. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Now, here's Mobley. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Mobley with it, now defended by Gobert. Here's Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Mitchell, a screen on Conley. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Driving in. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hot. Garland with the finish.
Edwards finds McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen for the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Outside, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
North Cavaliers, 27, the Timberwolves, 24. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the JohnWick.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. A crossover. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points for Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And, Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Here's Conley. Towns in the corner. Three-pointer. Gobert dishes to Conley. Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
All right, Cavs fans, let's show some love to your powerhouse dance team.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Okoro kicks to Allen. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Gobert with it, working on Allen. Gobert can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Mobley double teamed. Back to Allen. Down low. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garland. And he's good on the 3-ball. Garland's got 7.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland's silky from 3.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell against Conley. Mobley a screen on Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the play.
And it's Mitchell missing.
2 minutes.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Okay, everyone, let's get down for some team service. And please give a round of applause to your powerhouse.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland kicks to Allen. And rejection by McDaniel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mobley.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Inside. Lets it fly. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 21. Screen by Allen. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Timberwolves trail by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Edwards. To the right wing. Mobley against Towns. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Towns has got 6.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Right side, Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves. And Okoro throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. There's the pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns against Mobley. Takes the 13-footer, and Towns gets it to go. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Outside Garland. Allen for the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. We told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trailing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the double. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Conley against Mobley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, Conley. And the Timberwolves call time.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team. Okay, fans, give it up for your
Pocket 2. Driving inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Cleveland ball.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Garland against
2
Conley.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
The line for 2.
And McDaniels drops them both. The Cavaliers leading. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Fast break, Minnesota. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Conley with it. Garland picks him up. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Allen. Mobley finds Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left in the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
To the paint, there's McDaniels. Count it!
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And here are the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. So it's Minnesota now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Kicks it out to Allen. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Can't connect. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
Oh, doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
Outside for Mitchell, puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. The fader. And it's DeRozan missing. And here comes Cleveland.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Drummond grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Drummond to screen on Garland. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Drummond. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
From deep, Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. Oh, Drummond with a block. Allen against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Pass to Levine. Inside, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. DeRozan's got 7.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has finally said, okay, I need to make the 3 a more significant piece of what I do.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. The Cavs trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Garland for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Pass to Vucevic. And here is DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. He's rebounded by Okoro.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ball against Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Ball. The 3 from Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Drummond, a screen on Garland. Outside for Levine. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. To the wing on the left. Vucevic finds Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Here's Levine. Ball with it. He's picked up by Garland. Ball no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Right side, Levine. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls ball.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Ball against Garland. Ball outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Ball outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Outside for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, we know that Zach LaVine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
And finished off by Garland.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's Allen, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. Now, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Ball outside. Launches a 3. Bulls keep it alive. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine.
2 minutes.
Drummond to screen on Mitchell. Here's Levine. 4 on the clock. Drummond finds Levine. Tries again. Misses the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Outside Levine. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Vucevic. Terry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Levine.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Caruso comes in for White, and it's Beverly in for Ball. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Garland against Beverly. Drummond, a screen on Garland. Down low. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Allen with a screen on Caruso. Mitchell against Caruso. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Beverly outside. Pass to Terry. Tipped. Williams against Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers, 24. The Bulls, 24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Terry in at the small forward position. Drummond with the bucket.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Count that one. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Counted.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
The drive by Mitchell. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And the shot goes down.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Okoro. The three is up. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
Bulls foul. Terry. His first. Team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now Garland, 11 points in the game, down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll head to the line for 3.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, force defenders to match his energy.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Levert's checked in. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Terry. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for Beverly. Back to Vucevic. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's LeVert. No good. LaVine with some nice D. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
For three, Allen. He buries it from three. He's got 7.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Ball passes to Vucevic. 2 minutes. Garland against Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Garland to the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Ball with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's LaVine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, those are the subtle moves that LaVine is adding to his game. That pump fake, now he is just heading to the line. Nice.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Ball against Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely.
Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
Ball against Garland. The ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Darius Garland. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Okay, crowd, here comes your Cleveland Screen Team. Give it up for your Cleveland.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. Takes it inside.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And finished off by Garland.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Vucevic, the pass to Drummond. And the Bulls call time here.
Okay, everyone, let's get attention now for some T-shirts. All right, Cavs fans, let's show some love.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. 3 on the clock. Ball finds Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Pass to Allen to the left side wing. Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 8. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Allen with a screen on Levine. From deep, Mitchell. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland against Ball. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Levine. Could tie it up. Back to Mitchell. The shot no good. Nice D from Levine. Chicago leading. DeRozan outside. Cans it with nobody near him.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Levine, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
And an intentional foul right there.
Lonzo Ball, his second, first team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Pure from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Garland. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Well, Andre Drummond lets the defense know there is nothing to be done with him on that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Levine draws the double. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. DeRozan outside. The floater. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. DeRozan with the ball. DeRozan double teamed. Ball outside. Back to DeRozan. He takes it in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan, and it's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.